Hello guys, welcome back to Honest Legends. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing review of the brand new Sony A6700. It's got a built-in 16 to 50mm lens, f3.5 to 5.6, optical image stabilization. Yeah, and I'm really excited to unbox this. I already have a Nikon D3500, and because that camera is quite older now, I'm probably going to sell that camera and I'm going to start using this camera for my photography and possibly even my videos. Probably going to replace me using my iPhone for filming. So as you can see, we get the instruction manual. So as you can see, it says interchangeable lens and camera. So it tells you exactly how to use it. So over here, we get the Sony strap, as you can see. So yeah, this is the strap that it comes with, and we're gonna take it out. I'm gonna take this off. So this is my first mirrorless camera that I've got. Like I said, I've got a Nikon D3500, and this is a good upgrade for me. I'm gonna start using it a lot. We get the strap, which I'm gonna obviously be using. Then over here, got this nice packaging over here, which I assume is the battery. And let's take this out. And as you can see, this is the battery for the Sony A6700. As you can see, this is the battery pack. I'm going to put that over here. And then over here, we've actually, let's find out what it is. We've got the eye cup for the viewfinder. But last but most importantly, we've got the Sony A67 camera, and it's got quite a lot of weight to it. It's got the lens on it built in. I've got the kit lens, as you saw, 16 to 50mm. And as you can see, this is the actual camera. Let's take it out of the box. And as you can see, we get the camera. Look at that. It's actually insane. Really good quality, really insane. So yeah, this is the A6700, fresh out of the box, and it's got a flip out display. I'm really excited to actually do a proper review. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the eye cup on. So you put it on top of here and then you lock it into place like so. And as you can see, we've got the eye cup in here. Then we've got the 16 to 50mm lens. Look at that. Amazing. Really good quality. I really like this camera. I'm excited to turn it on. Got all the buttons over here. You've got auto, we've got manual. Got a nice, it's really good quality. So over here, let's check out the slots that we get. If we open this up, we get the headphone jack and the micro HDMI port. Over here we get the SD card slot, and then over here we get the USB Type-C port for charging and microphone, which I'm going to be using with my DJI mic mini. I'm going to put that on this camera and I'm going to show you exactly how that works with this camera. I assume you take this off so I can essentially put my DJI mic on here. So yeah, without further ado, we are going to put the battery into the camera. So let's get this turned on. So you lock it into place, we close it up. Now for the first time, we are going to turn it on. So we get it says you can set up with the creators app, but I want to set up in the camera. So I'm going to set my area, which is London. I'm going to set my date format to date, month and year. I'm going to set the time. All right, so I set the date and time. It says when shooting from a tripod, instead of shooting while holding device setting too high. Yeah, I'll set to high temperature recording, which I would prefer. And you've got the creators app. All right, so now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to remove the lens cap, and as you can see, we can actually see the camera now. So we get look at the focus on here, actually insane. Really smooth. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to put an SD card into this camera now. And as you can see here, we've got the SD card slot. This is actually an older SD card. This is from my Nikon D3500 and I've got this since 2018. I'm going to use it for this camera. So I'm going to carry on using this SD card for this camera. So I'm going to put it in here. We're going to turn the camera back on. This is preparing image database file, which is probably creating a database in the SD card. And as you can see right here, I think the battery is low on here. So I'm just going to familiarize myself with this camera first before I start recording videos. And if I look for the viewfinder, it actually shows, I need to show you the viewfinder. So if I show you on here, you can actually see the viewfinder. That is actually insane. It looks really good. Because this is a mirrorless camera, you can actually see the video from here. First of all, what we're going to do, we're going to go for the menu. We're just going to go through the settings and we're going to see what it's got built in. So as you can see, we've got all these settings, which is a lot of settings. I need to get familiarized with this camera. So I just want to see what settings I want. So you've got JPEG. I want to shoot in RAW and JPEG so that I get the best quality. You get raw, compressed or lossless. I'll choose that later. We've got extra fine. It shows you how many megapixels you want for the photo. Shows you the aspect ratio you want. So I want to shoot in 4K. I don't know what the difference between HS 4K and 4K. It shoots it with better compression efficiency. And this one, I think this is H.264 and this is H.265. I want to try H.265 for now. I'll change it as I go. So you can change the frame rate. Choose 50p, 50 FPS, and it shows you. I want to shoot at 75 because it's much better. I want a better bit rate for the video. We can change the color space as well, lens compensation. So I'm going to go through every single setting. It says display media info. I think the SD card that I've got in this camera is actually full. So then we've got the file settings. I want to choose this to be 1TL, which I did on my Nikon camera. So I'm going to call it 1TL. So 1TL is the naming method. And I just want it in standard form. You can select the record folder. It's actually going to record to my Nikon folder. I'm going to keep that. Shooting mode, drive mode. I'm probably just going to go through these settings after. I just want to do a test recording. So we're going to do a test recording right now. All right, so we are recording on the Sony A6700. So I'm looking for the recordings and somehow I could see the photos that I've took with my Nikon, because this is a Nikon SD card after all. So these are the photos that I took recently with my Nikon. I've just shot it recently. I took it out for a shoot just to make a little video. You can preview Nikon files on there, which is actually insane. And then what I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to take this phone off this tripod and shoot on this camera as if I was shooting on here. You see what it's like. And I'm actually also going to put this microphone on here. So we're going to see the microphone settings on here as well. All right, so I removed the lav mic that I've connected to this phone and I'm going to now put it on this camera. So as you can see, this is the audio jack that we're going to put in. So I'm going to remove the hot shoe mount protector. Now I'm going to slot in the DJI mic like so. I'm going to slot it in here, and as you can see, it slots in nicely and perfectly, as you can see. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to plug in the aux cable. So over here we've got the microphone slot port. I'm going to plug it in here. I'm going to now turn on the microphone. I'm going to turn it on. So the microphone's now on onto the Sony camera, and now what I can do, start recording. And I don't know if it says anywhere that it's using the microphone. Perhaps I need to go into the menu. So I'll go into the menu. We'll find, there's so many settings in the camera, but I need to get used to it. Well, what I'll do, I'll just start recording. So I'm now recording, and as you can see, this is my iPhone 12 Pro. This is my water bottle, as you can see right here. We get a shot of that. We're going to get a shot of the lens cap. Can we get a shot of this little port? We've got the Sony thing. I'm talking in the lav mic. But look, you can actually see it's peaking. So when I touch it, it's actually working. So we're actually getting audio from here. So now I'm going to stop recording. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the camera on this tripod as if I was recording on here. Alright, so camera is now in the tripod as if I was recording on my phone, and now I'm going to record. And I noticed in my previous recording that the gain was too high, so I just put the gain on -12 on here, just to, you actually see a peak when I start recording. So when I start recording here, it actually peaks. As you can see, it goes to red, which is a problem. I don't know how to make it lower. I need to find out when I get more used to this camera. So now I've got my iPhone 12 Pro here as if I was recording. So this is it zoomed in at 50mm. Alright, so now I'm trying out various things, and now I've got the ISO at 160. I'm going to make it even lower. I'm going to make it ISO 100. I'm going to make the ISO at 320. And I'm going to make the shutter speed 1/50th of a second, so it's the lowest you can get. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to zoom in. This camera's got zoom built in on it as well, so it's zoomed in at the max now. I'm going to increase the ISO a little bit. I'm going to scroll on this phone. I'm going to show you this phone as well. So it's the iPhone 12. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I'm going to show you my DJI microphone receiver. This is actually the receiver. Let's zoom out at the max. Cool thing is you can just zoom in like this as well. We'll do that. So you've got, let's check out the autofocus. So as you can see, it's got really good autofocus. And I've got my DJI mic. So I've connected this to the camera already, but now I'm just testing out the internal microphone in this camera. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you this instructions. Let's see how it turns out. Testing the autofocus on there. So yeah, I've got this power bank. I'm going to show you this power bank. It's an old Anchor power bank. It's still good though in 2025. I've got a sticker on there called 1TL power bank. Autofocus is really good in this camera actually. I'm impressed. Actually the ISO is at 800. I'm going to make the ISO lower. I've left it on 800. I'm going to leave it on automatic manual. So I just do this. So yeah, it's really good at autofocus and everything. So yeah, this is my iPhone. Got the lens cap over here. Alright, so while I was recording, the battery just decided to die because I didn't charge this camera at all since I've unboxed it. I thought I could use it for a bit, but since I've got a USB Type-C cable right here now, and I'm going to plug it in the charger into here. For some reason it thinks I plugged it into USB and it thinks I've plugged it into a PC. We're going to forget that now. So alright, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through all the exposure settings. So as you can see, I've literally just put it on charge right now and it just still says battery exhausted. It's plugged in. Alright, so another thing about this camera is that when I tried to charge it with my 5V charger, as you saw right now, it didn't charge. I found out it didn't charge because it doesn't take 5 volts, it actually takes 9 volts. So if you have a USB charger with power delivery and it supplies 9 volts, then that will work. So I just charged it with my 9V USB Type-C charger for a little while, and after that it charged fine. You should see an orange indicator right next to the charging port, which it didn't light up with when I charged it on 5 volts, but it charged fine with 9 volts. So yeah, I'm really happy with this camera. Really good camera. It's really got good weight to it. It's really good quality. It's got a flip out screen, and I did kind of get used to the camera as well. I changed the ISO settings, so now as you can see it has a flip out screen as well, so you can just view yourself while recording. What I'm going to unbox next is the Tamron 11-20mm lens, which I'm going to do in a different video, but I do have this Sony strap that it came with, so I'm going to put that on right now. I just need to see how to put it on. So as you can see, you have to put it on through here. So what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to remove this, and I'm going to put that through here. The tricky part is actually remembering how to put this back on, which I kind of do remember, but I've got this video for reference. Alright, so I put both straps on, as you can see. We got it properly on, secure, and now I can just wear it around me. And yeah, I'm really happy with this camera. So obviously I went through a lot of the features in this camera. I still need to get used to this camera. I still need to familiarize with all the settings. So I've managed to put shortcuts on to make the ISO. Another thing I need to show is the auto mode, how the auto mode works. So I'm going to remove this. I haven't tried auto mode, but I'm going to use manual mode because I've been used to manual for my Nikon. But this is auto mode. So if you're a beginner, and I suggest you use auto mode if you need to get familiarized with the camera before shooting in manual. So as you can see, if you just want to quickly shoot, then just use the auto mode, and when you become a professional or when you familiarize yourself with cameras, then you use manual, which I'm going to use manual. It's really good. You can use the touch screen, and I'm really impressed with the video that it creates, and I'm really impressed that you can actually use your many cameras can do this anyway, that you can use any microphone when connected. So anyway, I'm going to end this video now. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing and review of the A6700. I'm going to make a lot of videos with this camera. I'm going to make a lot of content with this camera. I'm going to do a lot of videos like street photography, plane spotting, and I'm going to get more lenses for this camera so I can utilize camera more. And yeah, I'll put the video in the description down below of me unboxing this Tamron 11-20mm, which I'm going to unbox now for my next video. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video of me unboxing and reviewing the Sony A6700. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you in the next one.